City Council speaking out why she says she should have been included in a forum with her fellow candidates.
Plus, one local woman is using her religion to learn about another, what she's learning from the experience.
Taking action for you. This is WMBD 31 News at 5.
2 police officers shot overnight in Ferguson, Missouri, have been released from the hospital.
As Craig Boswell reports, police are chasing down leads and questioning people in connection with the shooting.
SWAT team members smashed through a roof of a home in Ferguson, Missouri, just blocks from where 2 police officers were shot.
They going in the house, searching the house, yelling, "Come out with your hands up, we know you in there."
Police questioned several people but did not make any arrests. Cell phone video captured the shooting outside police headquarters just after midnight as a protest started to break up.
We saw the muzzle fire from the gun up top of the street, and so we all kind of just ducked down.
The St. Louis County Police Chief calls it an ambush.
We're lucky, by God's grace, we didn't lose 2 officers last night.
One officer was shot in the shoulder, the other in the face.
Right here, at the high point of your cheek, right under the right eye, and the bullet lodges right behind his ear.
The officers were called into Ferguson from neighboring departments to help with demonstrations just after the announcement that Ferguson's police chief was stepping down.
Tom Jackson's resignation comes a week after the Justice Department issued a scathing report on racial bias within Ferguson's police department. The family of Michael Brown, whose fatal shooting by a white Ferguson police officer sparked months of unrest, condemned the violence against the 2 officers. Craig Boswell, CBS News, Ferguson, Missouri.
Attorney General Eric Holder is also condemning the shootings, calling them inexcusable and repugnant. Neither officer is expected to have long-term injuries. We spoke with Peoria's police chief when violence first erupted in Ferguson last November. Chief Jerry Mitchell says a police department needs to represent its community in order for things to run smoothly.
You got to make sure that you have strong ties with your community. And part of that is making sure that your department, law enforcement department, fairly represents the community it serves. And
Says it's important for police departments to reach out to the public and work hand in hand with the communities they serve. 5 out of 6 candidates attended an at-large city council forum yesterday, and now the one who was missing is speaking out. WMBD's Hannah Hilliard talked to Councilwoman Beth Jensen today. She's here now in studio. So Hannah, why wasn't Jensen there?
Well, Paul, to put it simply, she wasn't invited, and it's because of her party affiliation. Jensen is a Democrat, the only Democrat out of the 6-candidate field. The Peoria County Republican women hosted yesterday's event and say Jensen wasn't invited because it goes against their organization's policy. But Jensen calls it unfair and argues party affiliation should have been left out of the forum.
This is a nonpartisan position. It always has been. And I don't believe that party politics should have anything to do with whether or not somebody is going to be a good city council person.
Now, the event technically was open to the public, but Jensen says she didn't want to go because she didn't want to cause a scene. Hear more from her tonight on WMBD 31 News at 6. Paul?
Thanks, Hannah. Lawmakers could be heading back to the classroom. It's part of a proposed continuing education program. Jessica Coons explains why one lawmaker believes he and his colleagues should keep learning.
It's no secret the state of Illinois is in financial trouble. That's why Senator Dave Severson thinks lawmakers should go back to school.
For many of these legislators, they've never been in elected office before. They've never had to make business decisions before. And so we need to give them at least the core basics of how economics and finance works.
Under a proposed amendment, lawmakers would be required to complete an 8-hour economics course every 2 years during their time in office. Educators say lawmakers shouldn't be getting the basics from lobbyists or political insiders.
How contract law applies, all of that's part of what they need to be updated on. And I'm sure they feel, okay, what's going on sometimes, but it's that independent core information they need.
Lawmakers would pay for the courses themselves. They would be fined and would not be eligible for election if they didn't comply.
This bill would be punitive. It would possibly cost very good people their seat in office.
But Severson says if lawmakers require other professions to get yearly training, like doctors, lawyers, and teachers,
if all of them need continuing education, why shouldn't the ones who are passing laws on all of them also have to take continuing education.
This amendment would be added to the State Officials and Employees Ethics Act. The Illinois Council on Economic Foundation would establish the courses. They would be approved by the Illinois Community College Board.
The Tri-County Regional Planning Commission will be searching for a new executive director. Board members unanimously voted last night to remove Pete Saunders from the position. However, the chairman will not discuss the reason Saunders was put on leave and then let go. He has only been there for 4 months in office.
McLean County Unit 5 cutting more staff, hoping to save some money. At Wednesday night's meeting, the board decided to cut 2 assistant band directors. Superintendent says Unit 5 has to find ways to cut costs. He says the board is trying to eliminate positions that will not impact any school programs. And if Unit 5's budget deficit continues to grow, it'll come down to community support to keep maintaining full operating levels.
We have truly stretched our teachers and our administrators, our staff, but we have no choice. We have to find any ways that we can reduce our costs.
Unit 5 currently faces a $1.2 million deficit that could increase to over $4 million if state aid continues to fall short.
Will food trucks make it into the city of Peoria? Well, the idea was denied by City Council back in 2012, and this spring it's back on the table again. Officials want to hear from you, and right now the public is giving input at the Downtown Advisory Commission meeting. The main area of concern is downtown Peoria, because that's the area of highest pedestrian traffic. The city is proposing 13 mobile food licenses. That's what's currently in place for food carts and will be extended to include food trucks. There are 6 carts downtown area now, leaving plenty of room for growth, and WMBD's Rachel Kay will have more on the proposal and the public's reaction tonight on WMBD 31 News at 10.
A woman in Peoria is making headlines, not for what she's giving up for Lent, but for what she's putting on.
It's all in order to remember how to love our neighbors, strangers, and enemies.
Jessie Agan has decided to wear a hijab for Lent this year. It's a veil that some Muslim women wear in public. Agan, who once lived in Jordan, wanted to remind her Christian friends to love everyone, no matter the religion. For the most part, she says the reaction has been positive.
In the real world, it's a non-issue. I haven't really had any problems. But the internet, it's different. People are kind of anonymous, and, it's brought some haters out.
Agan says people in Peoria have been accepting of her and her hijab, and she's learning a lot about herself through the experience.
It's almost kickoff time for the IHSA Boys Basketball Tournament. It begins this weekend, and CityLink is offering shuttle service to and from the Civic Center. A one-way fare will cost you $1. You can purchase a weekend bus pass for $5. Those can be picked up at participating hotels. For a list of those hotels, just visit our website, ciproud.com.
Local media getting a head start on the fun of tournament action with a little friendly competition today. Taking part in the Mega Media Challenge this morning, representing WMBD 31 on the court, were members of the team, including Marcus Bailey, Jacob Pecklow, and Dan Malloy. The competition was fierce, and WMBD came in second behind the Peoria Journal-Star. Now, our Marcus Bailey says the event is a great way to have some fun, but also be competitive.
We're competitive when it comes to being in media and doing our jobs, so it's fun to carry it over in a sport and be competitive too. So it's a blast to be able to come in here and shoot a little hoops and have fun with all of our colleagues.
Yeah, Marcus, it looked like you had a good time, but second place. I know that's tough. We're competitive. We always want to come in first.
Congratulations to PJ Star. They took home the trophy this year. So, but it was fun, and you know what? It was a great day too. Could have done this outside today. My goodness, another great day. Lots of sunshine across central Illinois and mild temperatures again. But we are tracking rain chances to wrap up the work week, while the latest in my full forecast is coming up.
Scandal for the Secret Service, why some officers are being investigated for drunk driving, coming up.
You're watching WMBD 31 News at 5 with Paul Chikimi, Evelyn Wilkerson, and Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey with your local weather authority forecast. This is WMBD 31 News at 5.
Looking for new dining room chairs? Nobody brings more options to the table than Furniture Row. And speaking of tables, we have a great assortment of those too. in pine, birch, ash, mahogany, and oak, to name a few. All at everyday low prices. Guaranteed. Beautiful designs, comfortable prices. Furniture Row.
When you're looking for the one store you can trust to have the exact battery you need right when you need it, whether it's for your car, riding mower, motorcycle, laptop, smartphone, watch, plus light bulbs for lamps, floodlights, can lights, appliances, all topped off by helpful experts, it's easy to see why nobody else stacks up to Batteries Plus Bulbs. Did I mention we also repair smartphones? Batteries Plus Bulbs. Trust the plus. Visit Batteries Plus Bulbs today.
The fact is, when you engineer a truck like Ram 1500 with best-in-class 29 miles per gallon highway and a 9,200-pound towing capacity, your playground gets a whole lot bigger. Get a great deal during Ram Truck Month.
Get 0% APR for 84 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash for up to $11,000 in total values on Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
Right now, call Mediacom and get TV with up to 200 channels, thousands of free on-demand choices, plus Showtime, Stars, and Encore. Now for just $29.95 a month when bundled. You won't get that deal with satellite. That's TV with up to 200 channels, super fast internet up to 50 meg, and home phone now for just $29.95 each a month for 1 year. Plus, free TiVo DVR and Wi-Fi for 3 months. Hurry, call 800-SIMPLIFY now.
WMBD News is brought to you by Hopedale Medical Complex.
When it's time to consider independent or assisted living, there's a lot to think about. Will I be happy? How much will it cost? What if there's an emergency? What if one unique place met all your needs? Hopedale Commons is conveniently located, offers spacious apartments, quality meals, and the peace of mind of a hospital emergency room right next door. We offer exceptional, compassionate care at affordable prices. Visit HopedaleSeniorLiving.com to learn about a free month's rent. Home Sweet Hopedale.
The Storm Tracker Skycam Network, brought to you by Barker Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac.
Now, your local weather authority, WMBD 31 Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey.
Another great day across the area. Sunshine on our Borsberry Law Office's camera as we kick off our Thursday evening across Central Illinois. The numbers looking good. We're at 59 right now at the airport. Winds are out of the southeast at around 9 miles per hour, and 59 stands as our high for today. Temperatures were close to the freezing mark when you woke up early this morning. 58 in Galesburg, 55 in Lakin, 54 in Pontiac, 57 in Bloomington, and 62. That's the warm spot right now in Canton, so we're looking good. For the rest of your evening, quiet, but clouds will be on the increase gradually. Numbers will really kind of hold steady for the late evening hours because of that. Right around 50 at 10 o'clock and only down into the mid-40s by around midnight tonight. And I think for most, we should stay in the 40s for the overnight this evening. Exception up to the north, 35 LaSalle, Peru, 37 Lakin, and 39 in Pontiac, but 42 in Bloomington, and we'll wake up to a temperature of around 43 in Peoria. We'll be tracking some rain as we roll into your Friday, so we'll note the clouds building here on Future Track as we roll into the overnight hours, morning drive. And this is a lot like yesterday if you were watching at 5 and 6. We mentioned that Future Track may be trending this a little bit too far south. I really think from maybe Macomb to Canton to Peoria to maybe just north of Bloomington line and south has a decent chance of seeing some light rain, especially tomorrow morning. Future Track not picking that out. It's keeping everything south. I think if you're along I-80, you're going to be completely dry tomorrow, and you actually may see a little bit of sunshine as we roll into your Friday afternoon. Though any rain chance that we have, likely out of here then as we head into your Friday afternoon and evening. So if you're heading down to state finals tomorrow, you might want to take the umbrella, but it won't be a washout. Any rain we get is going to be relatively light. Here's some of the more recent model runs that we're seeing now here with our rain potential. There's your line. And anywhere south of that, you're seeing maybe a tenth, maybe up to a quarter of an inch of rain down in Logan County, and not much here in Peoria. So this is going to be more sprinkles or just light rain that we'll be messing around with as we head into your Friday. All right, 56 around midday, 60 tomorrow. Again, we're going to see a lot more in the way of cloud cover, but still mild temperatures, especially to the north where you're going to see some sunshine. 64 in LaSalle, Peru, 62 in Lakin, and 65 in Galesburg. Looking ahead to the weekend, a little bit cooler. Some clouds to start off your weekend. 56 on Saturday, but back to 60 with sunshine on Sunday. Both numbers still well above average. So we're looking good, and we'll stay mild early next week. Don't forget about our 75-degree giveaway. If you can guess the first 75-degree day in Peoria this season, you can win 4 VIP tickets to see Alan Jackson and a whole lot more thanks to our friends at German Bliss. And you can find out more at our website, ciproud.com. Here's the 8-day outlook. We're up to around 60, as I mentioned, on Sunday, 65 on Monday. In fact, there are hints, guys, that there could be some areas just south of us that could be knocking at the door of 70 degrees on Monday. We do fall back to the 50s, though, as we head into St. Patty's Day on Tuesday and Wednesday. We're looking good for the long stretch here.
2 weeks, just give me the tickets.
Oh, wow.
All right, thanks, Marcus. Testimony in the Boston Marathon bombing trial detailing the Tsarnaev brothers' reign of terror still ahead. Police say they were able to track them down.
But first, here's Marvis Herring with what's new coming up at 6.
The big boys basketball tournament hasn't started yet, but Peoria is already seeing some big benefits. I'm Marvis Herring, and I'll tell you more coming up.
Hey, what's up? Feeding my water softener again. You should get Culligan water, man.
A Culligan whole house water softening system is more efficient than your old softener.
Get a Culligan water softener for only $9.95 per month for the first 3 months.
Experience water in a better way. Delta offers everything from innovative kitchen faucets, beautiful bath faucets, to stunning shower heads. Right now, all Delta shower heads and faucets are on sale. This Delta Intuition with rainfall and handheld shower head is only $36. Or this Aubrey bathroom faucet with stainless steel finish, only $69. Another reason Delta is more than just a faucet. See what Delta can do. Available at Menards.
More people choose Ford F-Series to help run their lives, run their construction crews, their farms, even run away. And F-150 is the truck that helps you run on all cylinders. That's why Ford F-Series has been America's best-selling truck 38 years running. And with one sold about every 42 seconds, you guessed it, they're running out fast.
Now get an F-150 with 0% financing for 60 months plus $1,500 trade assist or lease for only $269 a month.
Getting more for your money is simpler than you might think. When you shop at Kroger, you get low prices throughout the store, weekly specials, great value from our quality brands, digital coupons, and even fuel points to help you save at the pump. No spin, just savings.
Hoops fans, stop by Kroger during the March to Savings event. Buy 5 participating items in multiples of 5 and save $5 at checkout. Great food, low prices at Kroger.
Here's what you can see tonight on WMBD 31.
Mattress Firm.
We haven't replaced this mattress in years.
Feels like 16 years.
How can you tell that?
Well, after 8 years, your mattress practically doubles in weight from dead skin, sweat, and dust mites.
Dust mites?
Millions of them.
Seriously? Millions?
Maybe more. According to your tag, this mattress is 16 years old.
Check your mattress tag. If it's over 8, it's time to replace.
Let's go get your new mattress.
Mattress Firm. Save money, sleep happy.
There's no time to waste. Get Xfinity TV for just $19.99 a month for 12 months. This is one of the best offers of the year. So get started for $19.99 a month. Plus, get the Xfinity TV Go app included at no additional cost. So you'll be able to watch live TV on any device, anywhere you go. Call 1-800-XFINITY to get a great offer on Xfinity TV. Or get started for as low as $19.99 a month for 1 full year. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Hey, what's up? Feeding my water softener again. You should get Culligan water, man.
A Culligan whole house water softening system is more efficient than your old softener.
Get a Culligan water softener for only $9.95 per month for the first 3 months.
Taking action for you. This is WMBD 31 News at 5.
The Secret Service is still recovering from some high-profile security lapses, including a fence jumper who made it into the White House. Now, 2 senior agents are accused of hitting a barrier on White House grounds earlier this month. They've since been reassigned to desk duty. Mark Albert is at the White House with more.
Secret Service agents Mark Connolly, second in command on the president's security detail, and George Ogilvy, a senior supervisor, allegedly hit a barrier with their agency SUV within the White House complex. On March 4th, the agents arrived at the White House after leaving a party and disrupted a suspicious package investigation. Another Secret Service supervisor is under investigation for overruling junior officers who wanted to give the agents field sobriety tests.
Any private citizen who crashed into the White House and had been drinking would be arrested, would be given sobriety tests.
Ron Kessler is the author of 2 books critical of Secret Service management. He says the president appointing longtime agent Joseph Clancy as the new director has done little to change the agency's culture.
In the past few months, most of the senior Secret Service leaders have been replaced, the director has been replaced, and yet this incident still occurred. Is there still a problem, do you believe?
The managers that Mr. Clancy replaced have been replaced by other managers who have the same mentality.
Clancy still has support on Capitol Hill.
He has talked about zero tolerance, and I expect him to react accordingly.
The White House says Clancy has the full confidence of the president. Mark Albert for CBS News, the White House.
Prosecutors in the Boston Marathon bombing trial are now detailing a carjacking 3 days after the marathon blast as the Tsarnaev brothers tried to get out of Boston. They say the brothers carjacked Dun Meng after he pulled over. That's when Tamerlan Tsarnaev got in and flashed a gun. Meng testified the brothers said they wanted to go to New York. When they got to a gas station, Johar went inside and Meng said Tamerlan put down his gun and picked up a GPS. Meng ran for it and the brothers drove off. The police used the car's GPS to track them down.
Just add water for an instant cocktail, while the creator of Palcohol says concerns about his product are being exaggerated.
At Avanti's, you can get a personal cheese pizza for $2.90 or a personal special for $3.75. Who does that? We do at Avanti's. Go to Avanti'sPeoria.com to find your Avanti's.
They call it the town of smiles, but after a tornado tore through Eagle, Wisconsin, a silver lining seemed like too much to hope for. Maybe it was fate that caused us to park our mobile headquarters right in front of Mary's restaurant that day, but it was exactly where she needed us to be. So with power for the refrigeration units and 6 inches of water cleaned up, by 6 o'clock the next morning, the town of Smiles was already on its way back. If you have something you can't afford to lose, ask your independent agent about the silver lining.
Throughout Central Illinois, there's someone lending a helping hand to families and businesses, someone providing the means to make hopes and dreams become reality. We're your hometown community banks, and we're a part of your hometown. Together, we're making our community stronger, one relationship at a time. Hometown Community Banks. Look for the clock tower, and you'll know. We have time for you. Remember, Tessie?
Jeffrey Allen's is irresistibly spring. Come see what's new. Pillows full of instant color. Now take an additional $5 off any style. And select spring dishes for refreshing table settings, now $1.97 each. All art is buy one, get one half off. Framed, wall, canvas, you name it. And holiday decor to put on your Easter best. Now save 30%. Jeffrey Allen's. New styles, fresh looks, irresistibly spring.
We've been thinking, a pitcher who can paint the corners is known as a Rembrandt. Who doesn't love that kind of precision? At GMC, we get that. Not everyone can deliver a 95-mile-an-hour Rembrandt. This is precision. This is GMC. Welcome to the show. This month, get over $8,000 total value on this specially equipped 2015 Sierra SLT.
See your Central Illinois GMC dealer.
Taking action for you. This is WMBD 31 News at 5.
It's a powder now called Palcohol. You mix it with water and you've instantly created a cocktail.
The federal government has approved Palcohol, but more than a dozen states have banned it or are considering bans.
Jan Crawford reports Palcohol's creator says fears of the product are overblown.
Just add water and shake. It's as simple as that. 30 seconds later, the powdered alcohol is a cocktail, ready to drink.
And there you go, you have liquid vodka.
Palcohol is the brainchild of Mark Phillips, who often enjoyed an adult beverage after outdoor activities, but found carrying bottles too burdensome.
If they're an outdoor enthusiast and they're going hiking, backpacking, biking, kayaking, boating, anywhere where weight is an issue, having powdered alcohol is a lot lighter than liquid alcohol.
So far, 4 varieties have won government approval: rum, vodka, cosmopolitan, and powder Rita, similar to a margarita. Each pouch is roughly equivalent to 1 mixed drink. Phillips is tight-lipped about the price.
It'll be sold in stores, and we expect it to be sold online also.
The company that makes this bad product is...
New York Senator Chuck Schumer is a alcohol prohibitionist. He wants to make it a crime to make, sell, distribute, or possess it.
When you drink regular alcohol, beer, wine, hard liquor, it's in liquid form. You can't ingest that much that quickly. But when it's in powdered form, you can ingest a whole lot and do real damage to yourself.
Critics also worry powdered alcohol could be used to spike drinks or even snorted for a quicker buzz. Phillips dismisses those fears.
It really burns to snort it. Really uncomfortable because it's alcohol. As you would if you sniffed liquid vodka. It would burn like crazy. There's nothing pleasant about it.
Phillips adds each vodka packet contains enough alcohol to fill only 1 shot glass, and it would take an hour to snort it all. He thinks his opponents should just put a cork in it.
Why do we want big government telling us what we can drink and what we can't drink? We don't need a nanny government telling us what we can do.
Schumer insists powdered alcohol is more dangerous than regular alcohol.
Some of the companies that have advertised this have advertised it directly to kids, have advertised it in ways that don't have any intent other than to have people ingest a whole lot of alcohol quickly, and that can be dangerous.
Don't go anywhere. Marcus has your final look at the forecast next.
Truth Talk with Frank.
Big Cable raised its rates consistently for 18 years. Frontier gives a 3-year price guarantee with no contract and no rate hikes. That's the truth.
Get the speeds you need and the service you deserve with Frontier High-Speed Internet for $19.99 per month with qualifying phone service.
The truth will set you free. From Big Cable.
Make the hassle-free switch to a company that tells the truth. Call 1-888-FRONTIER today.
At Ostling & Associates, we handle bankruptcy and only bankruptcy. When you need help, call Ostling & Associates. There's only a $650 fee for single filing Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Bankruptcy questions? Visit our website at bcyhelp.com. An emergency bankruptcy can stop foreclosures, judgments, repossessions, utility shutoffs, court proceedings. Call Ostling & Associates with 20 Illinois offices to serve you. Call Ostling & Associates now and stop the collection calls. If you've dreamed about transforming your home, nothing makes a bigger impact than new Marvin Windows and Doors. Beautiful design solutions that inspire, unlimited possibilities that bring your vision to life. Dream big. Marvin Windows and Doors, built around you.
Get inspired at LS Building Products, your local Marvin dealer. Find the perfect window solution for your project at LS Building Products in East Peoria today.
Right now, call Mediacom and get always faster internet that's proven to outperform DSL with download speeds up to an amazing 50 meg. Ideal for multiple users and devices. Now for just $29.95 a month when bundled. That's reliable 50 meg internet plus TV with 200 channels and more. And home phone now for just $29.95 each a month for 1 year. Plus, free Wi-Fi and TiVo DVR for 3 months. Hurry, call 800-SIMPLIFY now.
The secret behind Culver's North Atlantic cod begins at sea.
The cod we supply Culver's comes from the North Atlantic. It grows slowly. It has firm texture and wonderful white flake.
I think we have the best fish sandwich in the business.
Hand cut for Culver's. They are the filet mignon of the cod.
They're not made ahead of time. It's done to order.
Well, look at that nice thin batter. That's the fish flavor come through.
We even make our tartar sauce from a 40-year-old family recipe.
There's no better cod in America.
Welcome to Delicious.
It's time to roll in this year's CWTC Annual Bowl-a-thon. Get your team together or come as an individual and take part in the fun. Prizes, drawings, and don't forget the awesome morning of bowling at the Fast Lanes at Landmark Recreation Center. All proceeds benefit adults with disabilities served by the Community Workshop and Training Center. The CWTC Bowl-a-thon, Saturday, March 21st from 9 a.m. to noon at the Landmark Recreation Center. Call 686-3300 or log on to cwtc.org.
Follow WMBD 31 News wherever you are on CIProud.com, Facebook, Twitter, or our mobile app. Taking action for you. This is WMBD 31 News at 5.
We'll see a few clouds rolling in this evening, but we stay dry. Temperatures should hold in the low 40s for the Friday morning drive. We'll get up close to 60 again tomorrow, but I do think we see a few chances of rain during the morning and then back to the mid-50s to start off your weekend on Saturday.
We'll see you right back here at 6.
And don't forget, we're always on CIProud.com.
Good night.
Thank you.